What's going on, guys? My name is Panda and today we're gonna start a new series and we're gonna play good old Banished. If you don't know, Banished is a colony building game. It's a strategy game. There is no wars, but you have to maintain a colony and it's usually not easy. So let's start with this one. Let's start with a new, and I'm gonna name my town Lichtenstein, Saxony. Hello, future Panda here. I just realized that I wrote Lichtenstein and not Liechtenstein. I should have replaced the I and the E in the end of Liechtenstein. This is gonna be throughout the entire series, so please don't bully me since I can't change the name and I already started the game. So this is a place in Germany. It's a small town in Germany. I spent some time there. And let's put the seed from 1 to 9. The reason is like I actually did this by chance. I tried this one and it's a very good seed to go with. I usually go with random seeds, but this one is very good to start with. So we're gonna put a valley and a large map. The climate's gonna be harsh, disasters on, starting conditions hard. So we're gonna do it the hard way, except I get to choose the seed. So yeah, so the difference between easy, medium and hard: easy will give us like a lot of people and the houses, will give us seeds, will give us animals. Medium will give us a little bit less people, like 5 families. In easy you get 6 and you get some storage, a lot of stuff. Hard is a little bit of families, 4 families, a little bit of clothing, a little bit of stuff that we can deal with. So the only difference is the starting conditions. Nothing, the difficulty doesn't get easier, just how you start. So yeah, so we're gonna start building Liechtenstein. So without further ado, let's begin. So here's the loading screen, and if you don't know, if you're new to this channel, we play real-time strategy games. I play Command and Conquer, a lot of Command and Conquer. I've made a lot of videos on Command and Conquer, so you might also check it out. And if you already know my channel, so this is a new series we're gonna do, and then we're gonna go back to Command and Conquer as it finishes. So first off, we're gonna hit the space to stop the game, and we're gonna get the most important stuff. Let's put the limits here. And what I like to do from here is just put like 2000 on these things, because the log, stone and iron, because there's no such thing that as we have a lot of iron. Fuel, we're gonna go and put 400, 500, 450 for now. Coal, we're gonna put 2000. I don't think we're gonna get this one, we're just gonna buy it, and I'm gonna explain later. Textiles as well, 2000. Tools, keep it 50. Food, let's put on 50,000. There is no such thing as a lot of food. Herbs also 1000, and the stuff, keep it as it is. Then we're gonna go here and we're gonna get first off we're gonna get this one, then we're gonna get the map, then we get the log and the general information. So let's get started. Let's put this guy here, and let's put the map here. So these things are very important. This one will tell us our workers and what do we need to assign them for. This one will tell us what's happening with our village, so, or town, and who died and who didn't die and who became an adult and other stuff. And this thing will show us our resources at all time, and this is the map, so we can have a layout of where we are and what we are doing. So starting off, let's build a stockpile, and let's put a 6x6 stockpile. Let's put it here. Okay, so that's good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna harvest some trees here, and we're gonna harvest some stone, a lot of stone actually. And let's put this on 10 times speed, and let's press space to start the game. Okay, so the laborers will collect resources, the builders will build, and now there's something that we need to focus on. Iron is something that we're gonna focus on later on in the game, not now. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna focus on later on. Now what the most important thing that we need to do is housing. Now usually people would say, like I watched a lot of Banished videos, people would say get 5 to 6 houses. But what I discovered is if you get a boarding house, let's get this one here, we need more wood. So let's pause this building for a minute and let's collect more wood. So the boarding house will have 20 people who can live inside the boarding house, so we're gonna get rid of the housing problems real easy. Just let's make sure we have the 100 wood that they need. We can also do something like increase priority, so they will collect the wood before the stone. So let's do that since we can. Okay, I think we have the 100 wood that we need, because like the wood that is still here doesn't count. Yeah, we do have. So let's get 2 builders and let's increase the priority by double clicking on this house, and they were gonna start building. Now we need to collect more resources, so let's collect more wood and more stone, and let's start worrying. Okay, let's pause the game for a moment and let's worry about food. So we need a hunting cabin. Let's get one here. Okay, and let's spin this building for a moment here so we can know where it is. And we have to get a gatherer hut. So the hunting cabin will get us meat, the gatherer hut will get us what do you call it? Some vegetables like onions, some stuff that we can harvest, some stuff. And the forester lodge, and I don't see, where did I build it? Okay, here it will plant trees, and because these things, both of these build, the gather hut and the hunter cabin, they both depend on trees. So this guy will be planting trees and collecting wood for us. And also what we need to do is to get another stockpile, so we gotta make sure I lost this building. Okay, so let's pin this one here and let's get another 6x6 stockpile. Okay, we cannot get this. Okay, wait, 6x6, so we can collect the wood and put it here. So now let's resume the game. We have to worry about iron later, because none of these buildings require iron at the moment. So now we got rid of the most important stuff, which is housing and food. So we should get these buildings ready soon. As soon we get this house done. Okay, wait, we need to collect more wood. Okay, oh, it's already collecting. Let's collect these guys as well. Okay, so let's put a priority on these guys here. They're gonna still collect wood, but their priority will be building this. So let's remove these builders, because if the building is not actually complete, so if not all the resources are here, the builders are actually pointless. So let's make sure that our laborers are doing the best job they can. Here you can see some stuff, some tools, some coats, and there are here we can see, like it used to be here, some firewood and potatoes. Potatoes is the food that we start with, so we need to make sure we have these guys ready before we run out of potatoes. So until we have 20 population, we have 8 and 3, we have 11 people. So as long as we don't have 20, we are fine. This boarding house can fill up to 20 people. So I think we need to increase the priority here. Come on. Okay. And also on the stockpile, make things easier. Okay, now that we have 2 buildings ready, let's put 4 builders and let's get into work. The forester lodge can wait. The most important thing is food at the moment. We're consuming a lot of food, and we have a child that grew as an adult, so we have to so our population is growing. We get more child. See, you can see here children are born, children are becoming adults. So yeah, okay, so let's get 4 gatherers. And let's remove this and get 3 hunters, so we can maximize on our food production. And let's get a blacksmith here. Okay, let's get it here. Okay, so we're gonna get a blacksmith here so we can get tools, because if we run out of tools, the game will become incredibly hard. The production will become way too slow, and we're gonna have to deal with a lot of problems. So getting this will be so much better for us. Let's get these guys. Let's remove the workers and make them laborers for the moment until we are ready. Okay, we need iron to get the blacksmith, so let's collect some iron. Let's stop this production. Let's collect the iron that we need. Let's hope this is enough iron. Okay, so we have food reserves. Now it's gonna empty up real fast because this house is feeding almost 20 people by maximum, so it's gonna take a lot of food. So we're gonna see a lot of zeros, but don't worry, it's gonna store as we go on. So we need more adults so we can start building and doing stuff. Once we reach 20, we're gonna build more houses, and we're gonna build like firewood places. We have 0 firewood right now, but as you can see here, we have some stored in the house, so that shouldn't be an issue. Do we have enough iron? No, we don't. Can we increase priority, please? Come on. 2 workers aren't enough, so I think we're gonna get more laborers, because food doesn't seem to be an issue. We have good reservations, so we need more iron collection for the blacksmith, and we're gonna assign them later as gatherers. Just let's get rid of let's make sure we don't get too low on the tools. And yeah, so this is a cart, so it stores stuff but not so much. We're gonna get a barn once this thing becomes full, which it will eventually, so we'll deal with that later. Okay, 22, we need 32, we need more iron. Come on, workers, you can do it. Okay, now we have one Emmy became an adult, so now we have an extra laborer. Okay, so the thing is, if we survive the first few years, then we're good to go for the rest of the series. If we don't, then you won't see this video, so I'm gonna be planning like a few videos ahead. So it's gonna be like 30 to 35 minutes each episode, and then we're gonna like I don't know, make it into like I'm planning for like 12-13 episode series, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so come on, now we start building, and now we can assign these guys back. Okay, and let's get the firewood thingy, the woodcutter. Okay, let's get this guy here. Come on, start building. We're gonna worry about the Forester Lodge later on, because right now we're not so desperate on wood, but we will be when we get the woodcutter, because he will consume a lot of wood. Yeah, we also need to worry about the clothes, so we can worry about it later, because our people can survive without clothes, but it's gonna be a problem in winter. But if we have no clothes for a while, it's not gonna be a big deal. We can deal with it. But if we don't have tools, we are doomed. If we don't have food, we are doomed. So yeah. Okay, so this is almost done. Let's put a priority on this one as well as soon as we get ready. Okay, so this is a question mark, which means there is no one working as a blacksmith. So let's assign one blacksmith, and we should be ready to go. Okay, right now we have 15 people. We still have 5 people before we need to build more houses, not more people. We don't build people. Okay, so we're doing good on food. We're doing good on tools. And let's get this so we can get more firewood, because I think, yeah, we have 70, which is not a good number, especially in the winter. They're gonna consume it all. Okay, So one woodcutter, let's get this one, and we don't need builders anymore at the moment. So let's collect some resources. What do we need? We have, let's get more iron. So we click this button to collect iron, because iron we will not need it now, but we will need it later on, and it will become very important, so it's good to have some of it. And once we have like the, I don't know, good amount of tools, like once we reach the limit, I'm gonna just de-assign the blacksmith, because there will be no point of it. We just have a lot of tools to deal with for the near future. Once we have one more adult, we're gonna start assigning foresters. So let's hope someone grows. So once children reach the age of 10, they're gonna become adults and they're gonna start working. And that's because we don't have schools. If we have schools, once they are 10 they go to school, and once they are like 18 to 21, it depends, they will become an adults and educated adults. So the difference between the educated and the non-educated is educated is way more efficient. So when we started we had like 8 adults, those are educated, the new kids are non-educated. So we have, as soon as we reach 20, we need to get schools so we can have an educated okay, this thing is full. We need to have an educated colony. So let's get a barn. I don't know, I want to remove this and build it somewhere else. Let's get this on the other side, why not? Okay, let's get it here. Okay, here, I think here should be do fine. Let's put a priority on this, and we're gonna start removing this thing. As soon as this thing is built, we're gonna start removing it, and once we remove it, we're gonna move the stuff to this place. So yeah, come on, priority. So we need to get this built. So I don't think in this episode we're gonna do much. We're just gonna do some basic stuff, and then like as we move on, things become easier, and we will be able to deal with all of this. Okay, so we have problems with wood, I think. Yes, we do. So let's stop the production for a moment and let's harvest some trees. And let's put a priority on this. Okay, I don't want to do a priority on the X-Men. Okay, we have a lot of tools. Let's just de-assign this guy and have an extra laborer, because we do really need that at the moment. And we have also a lot of firewood, so let's de-assign this for a moment. So we have 4 workers. Let's put 2 forester lodge. I think no, wait, later. Just let's get the wood that we need, because we really need this. Okay, so I think we're good to go. Let's increase priority, and let's put 2 foresters. Now these guys will automatically collect wood and plant trees for us, so it's fine. Let's get this thing ready. Let's assign 2 builders. So one thing I need to note is that you should never put on 0 laborers. So right now I'm doing it because it's the beginning of the game, and no one is too old to die, and we don't have food problems, so nobody gonna starve to death. But usually you don't want to put 0 laborers, because there will be no one to collect for you, and there will be no one to replace. For example, so if this one of these guys die, laborer will automatically be replace the gatherer. But if we don't have someone to replace it, then we're gonna have problems. So let's remove this structure, and let's put a priority on collecting the stuff on the, and let's remove the builders because we don't need them at this moment. Okay, so they're gonna move the stuff from here to here. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, so we're gonna see what we can do about it. Let's see which. Okay, we have 8 years old, 8 years old, 8 years old, 8 years. So we have 4 children that are ready to be adults in 2 years. Which is, the thing is, the years of the town is very different than the years of the people. They age way faster than the actual years that's going here. So I don't know how this works, but like I don't know the math how many in-game in-town years is the people year, but it's not very consistent. That's something I can say. Okay, let's get the tailor. It's built on this side because we ran out of clothes, and we're gonna see a drop in production in winter. So we gotta deal with this, and as you can see, we already have our firewood almost is finished. So let's get one guy here. Let's get this as a priority, please. We're gonna need this. And what happened to the okay, they're 9. Okay, that's good. So we're gonna have a lot of workers in a bit. Okay, so we're already getting that wood that we need. 2 is fine for now. We're gonna put 4 later on in the game when we have more people. Okay, come on, why this thing is not done yet? We have a lot of food and stuff that we can take advantage of. Because like, if the things that are not, because this thing is under demolition, so if we have clothes, it's not gonna appear. If we have wood or food, it's not gonna appear. Nothing is gonna appear until they are moved here. Okay, so we got our 5 workers. That should make things faster. So let's get this immediately. You can see we now have the coats. Okay, we need to start doing stuff. Come on. Let's increase the priority here so they can work on both stuff. Okay. So let's see, we have 5 laborers. They should do fine, I guess. Okay. This is not as fast as I expected. Okay, we finished this thing, so let's build this thing real quick. We don't have builders, but the thing is not ready. So we shouldn't worry about builders until this is ready. Okay, oh, we have problems of wood. Okay, we don't have a problem of wood. We're gonna deal with this one. The Forester Lodge will deal with it. It's just that this building consumed 32 wood. So okay, let's put 2 builders here and prioritize it. And let's clear everything that's not wood in this area. So let's clear all this stone. Let's clear all this iron. And one thing is, I will never build wooden houses, even though stone houses are way more expensive, like extremely expensive. But at least stone houses require a lot less firewood, so we can save our firewood, and we can have one woodcutter for a long period of time before we start worrying. So let's get the tailor. I think we need to get some houses, or should we? Okay, wait, let's get a, I don't know, wait, let's see our resources and how it's going. Okay, we don't need these builders. Let's get a school. Once we hit 20, we're gonna build it, but once we hit 20, we're gonna assign a teacher, and then the new kids will be going to school. Okay, so in order to get a stone house, we need 40 stone. So I think, yeah, this is perfect. We can build 2 stone houses without having issues. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Let's put a priority on these guys. I think we're gonna run out of wood. Yeah, we will. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna collect some wood real quick. Okay, I don't want to prioritize the iron. Prioritize, not prioritize. I don't know what I said right now. Okay, we will need a lot more wood. These guys will collect wood, but it's gonna be slow. So we are struggling with wood, but we're gonna manage something. Okay, I think the first episode will be a little bit longer because we gotta make sure that we are at least safe somewhat, like we are good to go for the next episode, so I don't mess up and fail in the middle of this series. Okay, I think we're doing fine. We can build the school. We're collecting wood in a good way. Okay, so we got a lot of clothes, so we can de-assign the worker and we can have an extra laborer. Okay, so let's prioritize the school. Come on. Okay, food is low. Food is not low. We're doing good on food. This is almost full, so we do need another one. Let's build one at the edge of these. Okay, let's get one here. We will not worry about the priority. We can build it later. We still have like 25% storage. So come on. I don't know why these guys are taking so long. All we need is 3 iron. Okay, so the school is ready. Let's start building the school, and now they're gonna start building the houses. Okay, so I think we're good to go. We're good to go. I think this colony will not fail so easily. I cannot tell from now, but we're on a good start as far as I'm concerned. So we build the school. We're gonna keep this one for later. Let's de-assign the builders and make them laborers, and let's get this thing ready. Okay. So these guys, in their free time, they're gonna collect these stones and stuff that we have to deal with later. So we have enough clothes, we have enough tools for now. We have also enough firewood, but let's reach the 450 limit that I wanted to reach, and then we're gonna de-assign the guy for some time. You know that it's the autumn, they're gonna start using the firewood, and we're gonna find a little bit of drop, but that's fine. So let's get this done. Okay, this is all good. So this house is almost done. I'm not gonna de-assign the workers. Okay, these guys are even getting this building ready. They're a storage barn, which is always good. Okay, so you're gonna have our second house ready. So one family moved into this house, which is good. More houses means more population, means more people to feed, so we have to worry about food. Okay, so okay, we have the 2 houses that we need. That's cool. Let's de-assign the builders until this thing is ready. Meanwhile, let's try and get more foresters. Actually, no, let's keep them at 2 for the time being. Let's increase priority on collecting this stuff. No, we need this stuff collected and ready. Let's put a priority on the close one so they can be collected first. Okay, I think let's put a priority on this one because I think this one will be full real soon, so we have to do something about it. Okay, so new family here. This family will bring children. This family, I don't think they will get more children. They already have 2 children. They can get more, but I don't think they will for now. So let's see what else we can do right now. Nothing much really. We need just like the reason why I want 20 adults is because, okay, let's deassign this guy, is because like we're gonna have enough people to deal with, because the school will take a lot of time to produce the educated people that we need. So we need a lot of people on the side to deal with, so we can have this. Okay, let's get 2 builders to get this started. And we're collecting the stuff and we're doing fine. Okay, so food is low. Food is not low. Okay, maybe like when we are very late into the game, 2500 food is low, because it is true. And yeah, so let's wait for this building to get ready. Okay, so it's ready. Let's deassign these guys and let's build a fishing dock. We're gonna do this one here. So what we need to do is to cover the most area in the water, so we're doing fine. What the fishing docks will do will give us fish. The more fish we get, the more variety of food we get, the healthier our population is. So this is the health of the population, this is the happiness. Happiness, we can control it by building stuff that they need. Right, in the beginning they're gonna be happy anyway, but when we build like a cemetery, they can visit the dead people. So we don't have anyone dead yet, but if someone die and they don't have a grave for them, they're gonna be sad. The happiness will go down and the efficiency of their work will decrease. And the chapel will also provide happiness, but this one we will use it later on in the game, like later on. Town hall will allow us to get nomads, and like nomads are people who are like refugees, if I may say so. They will come from outside the map and they will request to live in our village, and it will give us a population boost. We're gonna struggle with food sometimes, but it's fine, we can deal with it. Did you guys build this? Okay, so what else? Wait, let's go back. Yeah, the hospital will provide doctors, so sometimes when we get nomads they will bring a disease with them, and we're gonna have to deal with it, so we're gonna build a hospital. School, we just did it. A well is something that we have to get actually, so sometimes accidents happen and fire may occur, and so usually they will go to the nearest water place and then put out the fire. But if there is no water, like this place, we will have to get a well, so they're gonna get water and they're gonna put the building out. So this is the storage barn that we built, this is the stockpile that we built, this is the market. We're gonna use it later on. We're gonna have multiple places, so we're gonna, for example, have houses here, then we're gonna have houses in this area, and then houses in this area. And the market will just like, we're gonna build a market here, and there's a guy who works in the market who's gonna get the stuff from all over the place and put a little bit of everything in the market, so that's gonna be useful for later. And the trading post will allow us to buy stuff from travelers that come by. Okay, let's put 2 builders here. Okay, and let's put some stuff for the well. Okay, come on, builders. Okay, let's build more houses since we have the luxury for it, because why not? Oh, I think we finished most of the stones that we have to collect. That's cool. Okay, this one is already here. Let's collect these guys, and we're gonna collect from north, from this place, in just a matter of time. Okay, so we're getting close to the 35-minute cap that I was planning to do. We're gonna extend it for a little bit because this is the first episode and there was a lot of explaining going on. So once the well is ready, and okay, this one is already ready, so let's put 4 people. and once the well is ready, I think I'm gonna summarize what we're gonna do in the next episode, and then I'm gonna end the episode, and we can you can watch the second episode and see what's gonna happen. Okay. It's almost ready. So the well is done. It's done well, well done. Okay, so yeah, let's pause the game here, and that's gonna be it for today's video. So then the next episode I'm planning to get more of these buildings, but we're gonna put them here. So you can see here we can put this, and then we're gonna get a herbalist, which is gonna help us increase, not this one, here, yeah, this guy. He will help us get herbs, and he will help us get keep our citizens healthy. And we're gonna do a lot of stuff in this area. I'm gonna get more houses, and we're gonna start the school as soon as we have 20 adults. I'm gonna start the school so we can have educated people, and we're gonna expand on this one. So yeah, so that's it for today's video. Hope you guys like it. Leave a like if you like it, leave a dislike if you dislike it, consider subscribing for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.